Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Amaran Verge Max key light. And I actually have one in a box right there. We're going to unbox it and set it up. But I also actually already have one here. And so what I did was I ordered a second one. And the reason for that is because I want to set up my table. This is a sit stand desk from IKEA. And I'm repurposing it as a product review table. So the current setup right now is okay, but I only have the one key light source right here. And what I want to do is put another one right here, and so I have nice even illumination on the surface for my top-down shots. So this is what the desk looks like right now. We're going to unbox the new light, and we're going to set it up over here. So let's get to the unboxing. Now, as I mentioned, I already have one of these lights, and this is the second one I'm adding, but and I can't remember exactly how I unboxed the other one. I didn't record it. So we'll see what's in here. Making sure that I'm still in frame. I'm just going to move the camera just slightly, just so it's not as tight. And by the way, I'm using the screen detached from the camera, which is really handy, because I'm able just to stand here and see what I'm doing with the framing. There we go. That should be good. Hopefully that's easy enough to see. All right. So I do recall that this is packed very well in the box. So let's just start pulling out foam pieces. And I like the fact that it's that soft foam. It's not that hard, crumbly foam that it gets all over the place when you open things up. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. All right, so here's this box here is the stand that clamps onto the desk. It's got an extension tube and it's got the actual arm that the light mounts onto. So we'll put that aside for a second. And here's the light itself. Okay. I just pull that out, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for. Let me just double check here. I think there's something in this one. Yeah. I remember the last one, the first light that I ordered and I unboxed it, I got it all out, and all of a sudden I was like, where's the power supply? I thought I was missing the power supply. It's in the bottom piece of foam, and it's facing down in the box. So when you look in the box, you won't see it. So luckily I pulled that out of the box and I found that it was in the bottom. So just keep that in mind if you're unboxing one of these things. All right, let's get that out of the way. Now, and again, I just going to check the framing here. It looks all right. All right, so I'm going to pull the light out of the plastic, just a bag around it. And as you can see, the light itself is just basically a big disc, and it's very, very thin. So I'll give you the measurements. Let me just hit my tape measure. The diameter is 23.5 inches, and the thickness, let's see how I can do this, is 1/2 inch. So it's pretty thin for the size of the light that it is. And I'll just show you. So that's the light, and then we've got the power supply here. A typical power brick with a USB-C adapter on it. And then here's the other part of the adapter, the part that plugs in the wall. Okay, and then we'll open up this box here, which is the stand and the clamp and everything. Need my knife again. Actually, no, I don't need my knife. It's just got a little tab that opens up on the end. More of that nice foam packaging. And yeah, this one I'm gonna pull right out. Like that. Yeah, this is the extension tube. Sorry, I'm just going to double check and make sure this is still in frame. Yeah, it is. There's the extension tube. Here's the actual arm that the light attaches onto. So the Amaran Max light, it has the Verge Max light. It has a proprietary connector. I don't know if you can see this. It's a proprietary connector, so it's not like a normal, like typical studio light connector you would see. So that's one maybe downfall to this light, is it doesn't use a standard mount for the light. And then here's the piece that goes on the actual desk with the clamp. It's got a pretty heavy duty clamp on it, as you can see. Just unscrew that. It's very finely threaded too, so you got to spin this quite a bit to make it move. And I think it's about probably around there. I'll need it to go on that desk over there. And then I think that's everything. It's in the box. So you've got the light, the power supply and plug. And you've got the clamp that goes on the desk, the extension post, and the arm that the light connects onto. So now we'll move over to the actual desk this is going on. We'll mount it. Okay, we're just over at the actual desk that the light's going to go onto, this one here. So this is my Verge Max that I have already mounted here. The second one's going to go on this side. So what I'm going to do first is just measure how far the clamp is from the edge on this side. That's 8 inches. So I'm going to get the same on this side. So it doesn't have to be exact, but this will just go right here. Tighten that down. There you go. You have to be careful. These IKEA desks, they don't have like a solid wood top, so you can't really clamp down hard on things with this desk, otherwise you'll go right through it. So, but it's sturdy enough, I can just tell by that. All right. Next, we put the extension post on, because without it, the stand is just too short. All right, once we get that on, tighten it down. There we go. And then this next part is to put the actual arm on that the light mounts onto. So it's easier to do this with the light not mounted on it, obviously. So we'll do that first. Slides down, and let me just measure. I got about 6 inches from the top on this one, so we'll make this about the same. Right about there. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. I'll just adjust the angle. I'm just trying to match the other one there as closely as I can. There. Okay, now I'm going to go get the light, and we'll attach the light to the stand. And the light just slides onto this adapter. There we go. Then you can freely adjust it. There is a little twist knob on the top here where you can tighten the tension on it, but it seems pretty good where it is. And there we go. There's the other light mounted. And the only thing I don't have right now is the diffuser grid. That's coming later today, but the diffuser grid just attaches to the light, and it gives you, it narrows down the beam of the light so it doesn't scatter throughout the room. So I just don't have it yet for this. It's on its way. All right, next I'm going to power it up and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, the new light is connected and it's powered up, as you can see. And right now it's at 5600 Kelvin, which is what I keep the other one at. I'll just turn the other one on too so you can see it. There we go. And there's the difference with when it doesn't have the baffle on it, or the grid, versus when it has the grid on it. Now when you do put the grid on to this light, it does sort of dim, or it reduces the amount of light that you get on the surface for some reason. So I tend to have to run it a little bit brighter. But these are bright enough to run at like maximum 30% is what I would put them at. But, and as you can see, it lights up the desk pretty nicely. This isn't the final setup of this because the desk is still away from the wall, but just gives you an idea of what it looks like with two mounted. Just like that. All right, thanks for watching.